I have not seen any pictures of the home. I mean, did you want to share any information about it with me?
Old mansion.
Oh, wow.
Totally revented, and so we've been in the home 50 some years.
Oh, wow.
And, with the second owner, and my wife unfortunately passed away about 10 years ago, and that's when all this started. So.
I am so sorry. I mean, that house sounds like a beauty, and 125 years old. I mean, you don't want to lose the magic that's probably in that house.
Right. That's it's a Georgian Renaissance colonial.
Oh, wow.
And we've had every president in the United States here.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. So.
Who was your favorite president, if I could ask?
Well, Bush Senior.
Okay.
Yeah, good guy.
Yeah, all right. I was unfortunately pretty young when he was around.
Yeah, good guy, very good guy. You know, we're Democrat, but he's Republican.
Yeah, that happens.
Good man. Yeah, very knowledgeable guy, and easy to talk to.
Well, we like that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, so what are you? What is your attorney trying to do with the bank? You said they've been giving you a hard time, and they're looking to give you money for the house. I mean, what exactly is that looking like for you?
Well, the home is, we have a mortgage on the home about $440,000.
Gotcha.
Okay? And what had happened is that I had a heart attack.
Oh.
And I come down, I got home, I got COVID just.
Oh, yeah. When it rains, it pours, for sure.
Yeah, and we've never missed a mortgage payment.
Right.
So we were with Chase, and we stopped getting our mail, and we've had a problem with U.S. mail in this area for some reason.
Okay.
So I started making up my own invoices and sending them down to Dallas, and they never cashed one check. And they're claiming they didn't get the invoice. And I said, well, I said, you got to get it. I mean, you know.
Right.
They started foreclosing. We're very politically active. So the sheriff called me and said, Ron, are you okay? And I said, yeah, Dave. I said, what's up? And he said, no, are you really okay? And I said, I think so. And he said, we have a foreclosure notice on your home.
Right.
I said, what? So we had the house in my wife's name.
Gotcha.
It was in her trust.
Oh, was it a family home? Like her family?
Yeah. Single family.
Okay.
What do you mean a family home?
Like, did she get it from her family, whether it was parents?
No.
Oh.
We bought it off the original. Building.
Owners. Okay, gotcha.
So we're the second people in the house. And so anyway, I called my attorney, and he said, yeah, don't worry, we'll file bankruptcy and delay it a couple more years. And so we filed bankruptcy and went all that. The trust did, and we found out the trust can't file bankruptcy in the federal courts.
Oh.
So, which I never knew, and he never knew.
Right.
And he's a bankruptcy attorney. And but maybe that's why, because he's never filed one. So they notified him. So we claimed the deed into my name.
Okay.
And of course, being that I was laid up for almost 5 years, I've had no income except my Social Security.
Right.
So I had to file a bankruptcy personally, just to delay it. And then I went into bankruptcy court, and I fell down a flight of stairs. So it's been a comedy of errors, and
right.
So they threw me out of bankruptcy court, you know. So the bank got real aggressive, and I said, well, you know, do what you got to do. I said, you know, what do you want me to tell you?
Have you looked into loan modification?
No, not really.
Is that something? Do you know? Why haven't you looked? Yeah.
Yeah, we're a real estate developer, so we're we know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just about all the ins and outs. We don't do too much residential stuff. But,
Gotcha.
So, two things are going to happen. They're either going to sell me the house at a discount, and the funny thing about it is that we have a $450,000 mortgage on the house. So when they came out to appraise the house at a drive-by, they appraised the house at $350,000.
Oh,
And
that seems a little backwards.
I said, okay, that'll work. So when I go to foreclose, they can only sell for 66% of the appraised value. So my attorney said, don't say anything, because the house is, my neighbor just built a $2.5 million home next to me, and the home we have is probably worth $1 million.
Oh my gosh.
And so I just said, so we're letting them play their cards out, So in a way, it's working out good because they may not want with me because I'm the property owner, but certainly somebody could come in here with my help and steal the property.
Right. Right. Is it just you alone in this house? Do you have children or anything in the home with you?
No, they're grown.
They're grown.
I'm by myself, yeah. So, and my kids have been trying to get me to downsize since my wife died, and I'm going, we'll do it tomorrow. And so we've got 55 years of stuff in this house.
Yeah, I mean my mom's been in the same house for like 35, 40 years. And she went through a similar situation where my sister ended up having to come in and help her with her home and taking over those payments. So believe me, I understand the struggle, and that's your life. That's your children grew up there. You raised them there, so that you got roots, deep roots. Have you considered a short sale on the house?
Well, I don't know if that will work with the bank because we've kept them at bay for about 2.5 years now.
Okay.
And so they're going to probably go and get a judgment against me and against the property, and they'll formally evict, which takes another 6 to 8 weeks.
Right.
And by that time, when they see what has to be done, we may be able to steal it. I've got the house sold now for $650,000, and cash buyer, 2 attorneys, and they came through the house when I was here, and of course they're attorneys, so they said, well, we'll just wait till it goes to sheriff's sale. Okay, so when you don't get it, I said, when you come back, it's going up $50,000,
Right.
They're like bottom feeders. So anyway.
Can I have
What part of Maryland are you in?
Say that one more time, you broke up.
I said, what part of Maryland are you in?
Frederick, Maryland.
Oh yeah, sure.
It's a nice area.
Yeah.
Would you be open to having my lead manager follow up with you and kind of just maybe talk some options so that way you can get the best? Yeah?
That would be fine, sure.
Yeah.
Why don't you, I'm driving my car right now.
Oh gosh.
Why don't you, you're calling me on my cell phone?
Yes.
So why don't you maybe text your phone number and then let me know who is going to be calling me so I can expect a call.
Gotcha. His name will be Chris Thompson. So I'll definitely share that information with him. Is that something you'd want to loop your lawyer in, or are you okay just chatting with him directly?
No. When we get to that point,
we get that. Okay. Is there a good time, that we can best reach out to you?
Usually early morning is better for me. My day starts at 4 a.m.
God bless.
Yeah. So I start my calls over to the UK, over Europe, and then I'm usually up until 1 a.m. in the morning. So.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's sort of
Jesus.
Yeah.
But, give him this number. This is the cell number. Tell him to try me, over the weekend. If I can pick up, I will. If not, I'll text him back and send me his number as well. And
Definitely.
you know, we'll just plan on hooking up, that's all.
Yeah, and you said your name is Ron or Ronald, either one?
Ron, yeah.
Ron.
Last name was Hamo.
Hamo, yep. Yep, perfect. I got you here. All right, Ron. Well, it was honestly a pleasure speaking with you. I hope we can figure something out because your house sounds gorgeous and it sounds like you need to figure out the best thing for you.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'll have Chris reach out to you and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Be safe driving if it's raining by you.
You know, it's sunshine, beautiful.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Yeah. Getting a little colder. But,
Yeah.
No, it's beautiful. Yeah, beautiful day.
Well, I hope you enjoy it.
Alrighty, thanks, honey.
No problem. Bye-bye.
Appreciate it.
Bye.
Yeah. Heck yeah, Nicole.
Yay!
Heck yeah. Well done.
Yay!